pointers on how to improve certain areas of the wheel. Remember that everyone is different, and these suggestions may work differently for different people. First, we will go over the tips for the physical dimension of the wheel. Checkups. It is important to monitor our health and evaluate how we feel physically. Are there new aches and pains? Are there signs of something more serious than an occasional headache? Our bodies are very smart. They can send us signals when something is not right. They even produce antibodies to fight infections and diseases. But if we are ignoring the signals, our bodies can only do so much to protect us. There is a reason that we're encouraged to go to a physical checkup every year. Many of us only visit the doctor when something is bothering us, and in some cases, maybe not even then. One of the simplest things we can do is get to know our bodies and scan and monitor them daily. Exercise is another way of taking care of ourselves. That doesn't mean that everyone should obtain membership and start going to the gym. The point is to move the body and to move it often. The intensity, frequency, and type of exercise would depend on us and our capabilities. First and foremost, we need to know our conditions and recognize our limitations. The last thing you would want to do is start a new workout routine and injure yourself. This would crumble any last drop of motivation you have left. It is important to know your capabilities and discuss with your doctor any new programs you are planning to participate in. A marathon in 3 months may not be the best option for you if you have never done any strenuous activities over the last year. Maybe running won't be your best choice if you have bad knees. Or, on the other hand, if you're perfectly healthy, mall walking may not be enough exercise for you. There are always excuses. I am 65, I can't exercise. Or, I weigh 300 pounds, I don't have the energy for this. Or, I am just not motivated. There are so many unhappy people who would rather keep the same body and image than put in a little muscle to have better health and appearance. The most common excuses with exercise are usually the "I don't have time" or "I don't have the motivation." Time is not the real reason. It is the priorities you set and the way you use your time. The problem isn't that you don't have the time. We all have the same amount of time, but we spend it according to what it is a priority to us. Those who do daily exercises can very easily say that they don't have the time either. The difference is that they put it in their schedule as a non-negotiable. Is it a perfect day every day? No. Do they have the motivation every day? No. Exercise doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. And it isn't always fun or easy to do, but if you find an activity you enjoy, it would be much easier to stick with it. Rest and sleep. Rest is a very important key to health. Do you ever feel like you're just not getting enough sleep no matter how long you sleep? The quality of sleep is just as important as the quantity. Zombies are not the most energetic and healthy-looking creatures. Perhaps it is the sleep they're lacking. It is not just the beauty sleep we need. During a sleep cycle, our body recovers from the day. Our blood pressure and sugar levels go back down. Therefore, if you interrupt your sleep, you would be starting a new day before you have completed the previous cycle. Many of us think that by reducing sleep, we are somehow making more time. By depriving ourselves of sleep, we're stealing from our body and eventually will pay with interest. The problem is that we're often distracted, tired, and not concentrated enough when we are running on low sleep batteries. When the mind is tired, you can't get into a productive workflow. So put everything on pause and take the much-needed Z's. Meditation and visualization. Meditation can be a real lifesaver if it is done correctly. It takes time to become truly mindful while meditating. Being mindful in this context basically means being in the moment and experiencing the here and now instead of occupying our mind with other thoughts. Meditation and visualization have direct positive impact on our stress level. We often don't give importance to them because we're always too busy doing something else. The misconception here is that people often see meditation as thinking about nothing, which isn't the case. Meditation is an act of deep connection with our inner being, fusing the body and spirit and releasing any negative energy. Remember to have patience. The effects of meditation are not immediate, but the wait is worth it. Saying no. As parents and friends, we can sometimes feel pressured by a social norm of constant interaction. So when you feel tired or simply don't feel like going out, just say no. It is much better to be absent than to be there but unable to enjoy yourself and bring down the mood of the rest of the group. The next few tips are meant to help you improve your financial part of the wheel. Number 1. Money relationship. It is important to understand your relationship with money. Do you have financial anxiety? Are you overwhelmed? Do you get stressed out every time the subject of money comes up? Perhaps it is time to change the way you think about money. Number 2. Check your bank account regularly. Number 3. Track your income and expenses. Make a list of your spending. This should give you a clearer picture of where your current finances priorities. Number 4. Create realistic goals to help you reach financial freedom. Number 5. Increase your financial education. Many banks and financial institutions offer free courses and lessons on financial literacy. The following few tips are about your intellectual wellness. Our mind needs to be exercised and stretched, just like the muscles in our body. Number 1. Find something that challenges your brain. Try something new outside of your comfort zone. Number 2. Read for pleasure. Many people these days read only the work emails, social media articles, and news, but reading for pleasure helps improve your intellectual wellness. Number 3. Stay curious. Learn how things work, where they come from. There are plenty of free resources to help you with that. Number 4. Think outside of the box and explore your creativity. Try crafting, painting, poetry, pottery, writing, gardening, or anything else that awakens your creativity. Number 5. Challenge your brain with problem-solving activities. Try crossword puzzles, Sudoku, Rubik's Cube, puzzles, chess, and other challenging games. The next few tips will help you with your emotional wellness. Laughter is the best medicine is a popular saying and it carries a lot of truth. Take time to laugh. You could use funny videos and pictures. Laughter makes us feel relaxed and happy. Cry when you feel like it. Recognize the sadness. Give it its deserved glory. Then wipe off your tears and move on. If there is something that makes you particularly upset, it might be helpful to write it in a journal and let it go. Make time for friends and social interactions. Put on some music and sing along to a song that illustrates your current mood. Now on to socializing. It may take courage to make some of the first socializing steps. You would be surprised how many people yearn for friendships, connections, and attention, but not very many take the first step. Here are a few things you may want to try. Call or text an old friend you haven't heard from. Join a group of people who have the same interests. Make a lunch date with a close friend. Spiritual is the last dimension. Here is guidance on how to increase your spiritual wellness. Begin with practicing meditation and mindfulness. The purpose is to quiet the mind and prepare it for spiritual exploration. Apply sensory self-care. This involves one or all of our senses: touch, smell, taste, sound, and sight. It is the practice of mindfulness, living in the present moment without judgments. Here are some suggestions on what you can do to practice sensory self-care. Watching the flames of a candle or a fire, listening to the rain, walking barefoot in the grass, having a massage with essential oils, lying down and listening to music, focusing on your breathing. Spirituality can be simply being in alignment with your true values and morals. Take time to reflect on situations from the day. Keep a journal. Make a list of things you feel grateful for. Practice affirmations. Spend some time in nature. We have explored all areas of the wellness wheel and demonstrated ways to improve each one. Now it is up to you to grab the wheel and balance your life. Remember that change requires action. Action might not always come easy, but it is always worth it. Until next time, mahalo and aloha.